day, and yeah, we're right at these cliffs. We went and pressed on. My battery died. We walked the dogs and stuff. Seamus found a river of rocks. He's like the one where we found a horse. I was like, okay, so we're gonna charge up the batteries and do a day down there later. But we're all the way down at the end, down here at the last campground before the overlooks and all this monument stuff. Wasn't that bad of a drive. Getting in here to this campsite was a little bit tough, or this camp spot, not the site, but the spot was a little bit tough, but slow and easy as it goes. Hope y'all's Monday has gone pretty well. I can't complain, so we're doing good. I'm grateful for everybody's help getting us here, and being able to work this week, and a lot of stress off my head being able to work. Now I can sit back and relax, go out hiking a little bit. I got pretty good signal here. I don't know how good a signal I'm going to get down there, but you can drive down there. I ain't sure how far it is. We'll find out because I want to walk around down there. I see stuff down there. I see stuff from here that I want to walk around and kick. How you doing, John? There may be some gold in them there hills. They're pretty red. I did. I saw silver drop too. It's down about $70. Don't worry, it's just a setup for the crash. It's coming. It's going to hit two next time it spikes. Next couple weeks, I imagine, at most. There's a lot of financial fuckery going on right now. It's nice and warm here. We was in mid 60s today. I worked myself frazzled. We only got about 20% battery, but I want to walk y'all around for a minute. Puffing on a sparky pipe. Ding dong. 20%. Oh, well, a lot of people been bought out. They're cheap. I don't sell my soul that cheap. I'll give you the straight jizz of it. The financial market's coming down. They're doing it on purpose, and they're going to fucking shoot gold and silver straight and sky high. Then they'll make it illegal to own again, just like they did back in the 20s. Repeat and repeat and repeat. You know how it goes. So this is the view we got out here to deal with. There's so much shit. We're at the top of one of the hills. I swear if I have to see another beautiful sunset. Hi, Christy. Yeah. Well, at least you get used to it. Some people never learn, though. It's, you can't depend. You have to depend on yourself and your friends and your people around you. So the government's here to help. Run. That's my best advice to you. They come around to help. Run. Hey, Brenda. We're going back to that spot. We'll spend a day there. Um, we can drive down towards those monuments further than this place, but this is the last campsite you can stay at before you get down there. So it goes on another couple miles. We may travel down there tomorrow and look. Um, Beautiful out here. Yeah, not tonight. Tomorrow, yeah. I'm not sure how well the signal's going to get picked up down there either. um, Back where I ran out of battery today, we're going to make sure the batteries are charged the hell up, and we're going to go trekking up that region. There is a fuck ton of stuff. Seamus got out with the dogs and ran around and found a whole riverbed full of fucking pretty nice gemstones. Yeah, we'll do it tomorrow. We're already thinking dinner. Fuck, I'm wore out from today running around trying to sell glass. I'm glad I made hand pipes. Fuck, I'd have been fucked if I hadn't. If y'all hadn't donated gas, because we put gas in the RV to come out here too and make it out here. So yeah, we're gonna drive down. You guys paid for it. I'm just, the camera guy. You know how that works. Uh, I want to get back down to that spot we ran dead on the battery with. There's a lot of shit down there. There's a whole conglomeration of stuff. There seems to be. I don't know. I'd like to find out though. Only way to do that is get closer, huh? Go kick it and figure it out. That's what I intend to do here. Explore a little bit and see if we can't gain some magnetic work over here. It's not very clear, but that right there is very questionable. That looks like some definite fortification right there on the corners over there, and it was probably at one time one piece. We'll find out when we walk over there. It could be anything from this distance. We're gonna go down there, Vigors. How you doing, brother? Hi, Natalie. Welcome to Corner. It was between Sedona and Cottonwood, Red Rocks region. This is the bullshit we got to put up with out here. Real pretty sunset. It's a lot of how the sun hits it too. See, it's going back to kind of reddish hue to it. It's all in the lighting. Yeah, I saw this from way up there. I was like, shit, that ain't very far. Let's go down that far. Where we were back there, I want to go back to that hill again because we definitely need to spend a whole day up that way. There's a river of rocks. Seamus was all excited. He got out and was walking the dogs. He's like, Dad. I was like, yeah, I know. This whole damn place is a river of rocks. We just drove over this shit to get in here. A lot of damn rocks. Back tire fell into that ditch. That one. That's the only way out, too, that I know of. We may have another back route. We'll find out while we're here. It looks like it might circle back around the other way. This is a pretty big campsite anyway. I was like, fuck, nobody's going to want to be by the toilet. So we'll park here. It is slightly stinky. But not bad. The wind's blowing that way. They're just barking at me, Seamus. There's someone left a tarp. Perfectly good tarp. See, the road kind of goes around even more campsites that way, back down that way. I think there is a back way out. Yeah, I'll walk that tomorrow and find out. Yeah, the shitter's blowing that way. We're parked over here. I don't care. I just don't want to fuck with anybody with the dogs and the generator and all that shit. Take dogs out that way. We're going to drive down that way tomorrow and go down towards the cliffs over there and look around. I like a little camp spot. See, and that's down by the first campsite. That turtle, I'd like to see that motherfucker up close. I think we have to go on the other side of the highway for that, though. But yeah, I want to go over there tomorrow. Look at this shit down here, because there's a road that goes down a couple more miles. No more campsites down that way. So we stopped here. Pretty sunset. Like I said, when we go back, I want to go back early and check out that hill down there by the parking spot we pulled into. I want to see that spot tomorrow, right there. Can't see it very well. That did not help much. Still didn't help much. I want to see that tomorrow. That's where we'll go hiking. I just did. It didn't help much. See, we should be able to see all that shit tomorrow. Nice and close. It's only a couple miles away. Fuck, I could walk that far. Right there. We just put 100 gallons in today. I think down where we're going, actually, there's a water source, a river. There's a river right around here. It's why some places you can't camp down the street, just down the street. Like, dude, I could throw a stone. No camping down there because it's half a mile within the river or watershed. Yeah, nice. My bungee cord system worked. Held my coolant tank up. We're good. Fucking golden. That was a good test of that motherfucker. Get down here. Oh, shit. Good stuff. This is surprisingly light. It's still fucking gemstone, but it's not the fucking stuff they were sculpting with. That shit, like that. That shit is heavy. I've had a couple last couple days. Been out walking around. Fuck, I just walked all over the place trying to sell glass today. And we walked the dogs out where we ran out of battery. Stayed out there till just a little bit ago. Drove down here. Running good. So far, so good. So that ate up 6%. You're down to 14 already. Set you up right here. Solar. I got a couple of solar stakes. I know, but I can't do this. I'm killing me. More solar. I do need more solar. Yeah, we just had a whole bunch of new solar flares, huh? That guy looks suspicious. Imagine your driveway. Build you one up there. You really got a good view. Back of that turtle. He's huge. No, I've only been here a few days, Christy. We've walked a couple hills that nobody else walks a whole lot. And saw a whole bunch of pieces and parts. Christy, it's all sacred ground. It's all mom. All of it. But you know what I noticed about sacred ground? It centers around in little temples everywhere I go. See the turtles? It's not a quinky dink. It's Turtle Island. And it's still owned by the cocksucker. That's kind of the whole reason we're hanging out here. These guys have devastated our beings and our planet and our mother and trying to build it back. I hope we get good signal down there. I don't know. We'll find out. So it's only a couple miles away. We get pretty good signal here. Better than actually up front, I think. Watch the sunset going down. Yeah, they say there's energy vortexes up here, Christy, and it's probably because there's an awful lot of machinery buried in these hills. I want to bet we may find some while we're here. Who knows? You never know. I have a feeling University of Arizona has a pretty good idea, but they don't talk about it much because they're afraid of losing their funding. Hi, Judith. How are you? We got up here to the highest campground, or the furthest one they have, closest to these monument things. Uh, God damn it. Get off. That's a little better. LiDAR. I got hand LiDAR. I don't know how deep it goes. I know I felt that work pit with my hands. I thought it was a tunnel, so I was wrong, but it definitely was different from the surrounding soil. And it was exactly as deep as I felt it. It just wasn't a hollow space. I thought it was. Next to the dense ass clay, though, I mean, shit, it felt different. I knew it was about 8 foot down too. I kept saying something under here. I'm gonna dig, keep digging, and then we found the work pit. I was like, what the fuck? So yeah, I mean, I know I can get down to 8 feet. I've done it. Beyond that, I had no idea. But I mean, I literally said it's about 8 foot down. I'm feeling something like a hollow spot down there. And it was huge. I thought it was a big tunnel. Nope. It was that sand pit underneath all the clay. Or not sand, silica. Pure silica. Fucking sealed in under that clay for so many years. Crazy. Shouldn't have been there. But there it was, huh? Heck of a day. How you doing, Silent? Yeah, that's all documented too, right here. Yeah, live. I kept swearing there's something 8 foot down in there, and as we hit 8 foot, I hit that pit, and it was pure silica calcium carbonate pit. I was sitting there making gemstones in that thing. Hey, Jamie. So we made it back out to the campsite, the furthest one this time, and there's still a road. Said it goes down a couple miles. Parking spot you can get down, get out and walk around down real close to those things. So guess what we're doing tomorrow?
Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure. I think there's some just down the road here. I know there's something around here because you can't because you're too close to the water sources. So there's water around here somewhere. Yeah, I know. We had one a couple years ago. It died. Imagine that. No, I just do it with my hands. You don't need dowsing rods. You can do it with your hands. Dowsing rod get in my way. I wouldn't know what to do with it. I can just walk around with my hands all flat at the ground and I feel shit. I know this because I've done it several times. And like I said, I tested it right to the depth. Man, I was kind of surprised at the accuracy, but it does work. It works really well, up to 8 feet. I don't know how deep it goes. I've never tried to find any water. Uh, I imagine I could. I'm pretty good at finding crevices or holes, or in soft dirt, I can find hard rock real easy. I still kind of do. That's a good thing to know. Geology when you're looking for somewhere to plant, somewhere to live. Hey kid,
Mm,
how's some fish and chips coming?
never.
I didn't think so. You had the outside light draining my battery all down.
Hmm.
I was ready to fight when I came back. Somebody will figure out how to make a buck off of it, huh? So I said, I don't think my soul's worth that. Some people are cheap. Yes, ma'am, I'm a little bit whooped. Oh no, Judith. There's a few of them around here. Like I said, it's not quite as spectacular as loop lights, but there are some flashy lights sometimes that look really strange. Like, what was that? I saw a shooting star or fucking falling meteor or maybe a satellite, something the other night come flying out of the sky. That was pretty cool. Left a long ass trail. Hmm. I don't know. I don't know what it was. I watched one last night out dancing around, flashing way above the mesas. Took off from the mesa. So I'm not even sure. It might have been a drone for all I know. I really don't. Fuck Derek Bros. Orange lights are friendly. How do you know the bad guys ain't running around with orange lights that make you think they're friendly? Next thing I know, I'm getting anal probe. I, I found the orange light. It did unspeakable acts. I got catfished by the orange light. It's a hard night, man. It's hard to come back from. Take me a few days to recoup.
Sugar. Stop.
She's just excited. She wants to know how the fish and chips are coming. What's up?
Never.
Tell. I just want to know how the fish and chips are coming.
Never, sugar.
Little baby.
Never for you, sugar.
Oh, she's just a little princess. She got to run around and play stick today.
She's feeling special.
She is. She's special. Kiss had enough of everybody's bullshit. Look at him. He's done. He's just laying there like a plushie.
I am pleased.
He breathed real heavy. I could tell that was his final effort. Like, Gifford. He's got it tough. I'm always looking over my back for them motherfuckers. They were white orb, or well, white light. I don't know if they were orbs or what, because I didn't get a real good look at whatever shit, but it looked like a light. There were lights flashing, real bright lights. And it was in Arizona. About 40 miles northwest of Phoenix. We're gonna have fish and fries, fish and chips, fish sticks, French fries. Hey, Christy. Hey, Daniel. Happy Monday to you. It was a perfectly temperate day today, in the 60s. It's supposed to be nice and warm all the way through till Sunday, I think. I'm hoping for good weather Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Fish sticks. I love fish sticks with tartar sauce. You live on Phoenix Road. Spell check's fun. Well, we know it's not. I'm kind of hoping my cold days are over. I know, right? Oh, jeez. Universe just said, ha ha ha. You wish. I do, actually. I do wish.
No, you don't.
Mm-hmm. No, I don't. Gotta be careful what you wish for. Cold days are over, shit. And next thing you know, they're all 110. It's like, whoa. I didn't ask for that. Yeah, you did. In a way. Chico.
He gotta begin to get his wish, didn't he?
No, we've been pretty blessed as far as the weather goes. Everybody back east is really getting it pretty good. Someone had to. It's fucking winter. Looks like we got a couple neighbors rolling in. Getting pretty happy we rolled in before dark. It's getting dark out there.
Sugar.
Sugar bugger.
Sugar.
She's excited. You can tell.
Stop.
She hears people.
Mm-hmm.
She's excited. Uh-oh. I'm losing you. John says hi, Sam. No, I'll close my eyes. It'll be nice and sunrisey here soon enough.
Sugar.
It's gonna be okay, Shug. No one's coming to get your food. Yeah, the sky has some interesting lights around here sometimes.
The sky never.
I haven't seen the mesas light up like over at Mike's though. But I do see some lights doing some weird shit sometimes out here. And most of them are in the air. I know there's flight path around here because there's a lot of planes that fly around too. But you can usually tell an airplane from something doing something that airplanes don't. Nice, John. That's a bonus. Your grow room's going well. I need to get us a little portable solar grow room in here. I'd just about give up my toilet for it. No, I wouldn't. Figure out a space to put me a grow room. That would be nice. Be able to grow my pots. I miss doing that. Might be able to build a platform on the back and throw some fucking pots in it. Just have to keep an eye on my plants. Bring them in at night. I couldn't grow them big like Sparky does. Leaving stuff behind where they bring spraying the moon real good. That's always funny when they do that with stratospheric aerosol injections, isn't it? It's like, why are you spraying the moon with stratospheric aerosol injections for solar radiation management? What the hell are you doing? That's the moon. and you see CME coming from this wall. See, maybe. It might be. They know we know, Jamie. It's like this guy over here. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it or not. But there's a light. Oh, Christ's sakes. Let's see. Right there. Yep. He's been hovering right there, but there goes a plane. There's a plane. There's the plane. That guy ain't moving much. He sure as fuck ain't no star. But he ain't a loop light either. Yeah, orb light. He's just he'll move back and forth a little bit. He just sometimes he blinks, sometimes he's steady on. He definitely ain't moving like that airplane was. It flew right by him. I smell wood fire.
Illegal. Oh,
I got one I can hear. I'm still watching this motherfucker dance around. He ain't going nowhere. I guess he's heading south. Slowly. I don't know. If I was in an interstellar spaceship, I'd be cruising. Hmm. Sounds like you're busy. Growing peppers. Tell you what, Glenn grows some really good peppers. He crossbred something with something. He and Kimmy did. And they got their own little brand of pepper they grow. And Kimmy makes this pepper jelly out of it. Oh my God, dude. It's like Southwest in a sauce jar that just goes really good with pancakes because it's so sweet. Southwest. It's indescribable. It's delicious. Huh. The grass popped up. What did you have to do? You have to mow your lawn today? So I'm seeing another light behind the trees over there too, doing suspicious shit, but it might be a car. I don't know. It's over there by the monument though. And it's not steady. I don't know. Mud. That's a sticky situation. Good. My God, get that shit done. He's like, I keep thinking shit. It's tough when you got a lot of hats to wear every day. You gotta document all that. Yep, 6 more weeks, what they said. Phil. Phil the groundhog. He said he gave us 6 more weeks. Fuck Phil. Yep, that guy. Yeah, Jamie, you do a lot. A lot of people depend on you to do it. Sparky has a few hogs. Not groundhogs. He got some big hogs. I heard that. Fucking ridiculous. He didn't look like he was experiencing too much trauma today. He's sitting there getting petted, and he sure as hell didn't mind. He looked like he was happy. He had a mouthful of something. But yeah, fuck Peter. Fucking groundhog, man. He was having a good day. He was center of attention. He was getting love. He's raised from a little pup. You know, it's ridiculous. Talk about how he's probably treated damn near as good as Chico. National treasure. Yeah, I saw about the Nipar, whatever it is. Have a good night, Christy. I'm about ready to munch out and hit the bed myself. Heading to bed too. Yeah, it's I think it's just a stronger variant. I don't know. They like naming stuff. Last time they came out with something that was killing people, they're like, "Oh, I think it's actually a different variant of the one thing we were just battling that I can't talk about too much." So I already got a strike.
Chico.
Because of Chico. Yes, ma'am. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Well, isolation might be best, you know, at some point. I know I'd done isolated myself, then I hurt my back that one year, and I actually had to go to the hospital because I couldn't move, and Polly was having seizures, and I was feeling the stress, so I had to go in and see if they couldn't help me. I still got the patches they gave me, so they didn't help much. I took one of their pills and felt better for the day, and then we drove to Texas. But I got sick on the way from being in that damn hospital. I let myself get down. I'd been fucking wearing myself out. I got sick as fuck. Had to go to the hospital for a couple weeks on Thanksgiving 3 years ago. You might want to catch it when you're healthy. I hadn't. I let myself get wore down and I caught it. It damn near killed me. I still ain't gained any of the weight back from it. I lost 40 pounds from that shit. That's a hell of a diet. 2 weeks. Don't do that. Don't do that diet. The diet sucked. Good
Not recommended.
night, Brenda. Always a pleasure having you around, sweet. Well, all I had was a good friend, Miss Pollyanna, having seizures, and I was stressed out about that. And she'd forgotten who I was, and I needed to get her home. That's all I knew. It was days away. I'd been trying to work in what you call it there, Las Vegas, New Mexico, not Nevada. That's the hospital I got sick in, right there in Las Vegas, New Mexico. Yeah, it wasn't so much fun. It's all right. We got Polly home, and I got to the hospital and felt better. Then we got to meet Glenn. Well, I'd already met Glenn. I got to meet Glenn's family. I'd never met his daughters. I already met Glenn and Kimmy a couple times. They came to my house. We had that awesome trip in Trinidad. Yeah, that was a good day. Yeah, that was a good day. Got to go hang out with Glenn after the hospital, and he had just come in because he was on life and death too with the same thing. But he was worse than I was. They had him on a breathing machine for almost a week. I remember. We were all worried about him too. And he came home just a couple of days after I got there to his place. Or maybe it was the same day. I don't remember. It was real.
I think it was the day after.
I think it might have been the day after that he got home too. So it was a real happy time after all that crazy stuff we went through. It drove us right to where we needed to be, huh? I'm hungry, boy.
No.
I want to go to bed so bad.
Not allowed.
I'm gonna,
You're not allowed.
eat a fish stick and pass out. I could tell. Yeah, I went around, walk around selling glass today. Then he and I went for a walk out there to other hill. I said he came back. He was so excited. He was like, "Dad, there's a river of rocks over here." Oh boy. Yeah, we're gonna have to go the whole day there because it's got both hills and that little river of rocks you found. We'll go dig around in there. See if we can't find a horse rock to match Christine's. Oh my goodness. Wouldn't surprise me. Ugh, shit. Oh, where's my charge
There's
at
a snake
anyway?
and a Millie Fiore.
Yeah, I'm down to 4% charge. I'm tired. I smell dinner. I'm fixing to cut off. We'll do this tomorrow. Make sure the damn phone's charged up. We'll go hiking.
No.
Eggs, lemon spices, boy. I've never even heard of that, Lily. Sounds pretty good. They don't know how to do that shit in fucking Jersey, bro. You have a good night, my favorite frog. Love you, Lily. Yeah, they don't know how to do that shit in Jersey. You drink from a spring in Jersey, you turn purple and die. It's It's not what you think. It's just the way it is. I'm gonna have fish sticks and French fries and pass out, y'all. And we're gonna drive down the road tomorrow and look around. We might walk just right up over here and walk around too, and go down the next day. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Probably go down tomorrow and look. We can come back up. I just don't like that last hill climb we just made. Maybe we'll go down tomorrow and then go down to the next spot because that looked like a nice little spot too. And it's closer to the other monuments. But maybe we'll get to all the monuments tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know what that looks like. We're going to drive down there and find out though. Jamie says goodnight, puppies and Seamus.
Mm-hmm.
Love y'all. You have a good night. Um, Remain calm. These humans probably spiking.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna get some sleep. We'll see you for coffee in the morning.
Human never spikes.
It does.